Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aries for the second half of May 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you would like a personal reading or any more information about the other readings that I offer. All right, let's get started, Aries. We'll jump right in here. What do we have going on currently? We have got the Six of Cups. So some sort of nostalgia, some kind of moment of remembering things from when we were younger, and an Eight of Cups. So it looks to me like we have a moment of nostalgia followed by the realization that it's time for us to move on in a different way. Like it's time for us to walk away, and I hate to say walk away from this stuff, but it does look like we're going to walk away from one thing. But the thing is, whenever you walk away from something, you're walking towards something, and that's what I'd like to think about, that you're walking towards something that you love. On the other hand, you do see him walking towards, and he's walking towards the Six of Cups. So it could be that you've been involved in things that really just don't bring you an awful lot of joy, and you're making a decision now that you're going to walk toward the things and move your life toward the things that really do bring you joy. And what kind of joy is better to have than the joy of a child, right? The way that, you know, how excited kids are about things. This thing that you're walking toward makes you excited like that. And you may feel bad about the things that you are leaving behind, but you have no choice. Sometimes you just have to do that. Now you also have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is, or the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands. It is all about getting things done. He is giving you the message like now is the time. So if there is something, an opportunity that's presented to you right now that has to do with you changing your life, basically to a happier version of you, this is the time. You're being given the message like, hey, now's the time. Why don't you go? Here's this rod. Take it. You know, you're kind of being handed the baton saying, hey, let's go. Let's move on this. It's definitely time. Let me get another card here to give us kind of an indication as to what's going on. And we have the King of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely ready to move forward out of whatever this was before, and the opportunity is here. And it also, it's the King of Wands is like he's very successful. He's very charismatic. I mean, the Wands are Aries. You are the Wands. This is who you are. So you have the opportunity and the message coming in, and then you have this is where you're going to really thrive and go to your full potential, is when you walk toward these other things, like here, this, you know, when you walk toward these things that make you happy, thereby kind of just letting the other things that don't make you happy kind of fall away. So it does look like this is the time, and this is the way that you will feel much more fulfilled, definitely more fulfilled. Now let's get a little bit of advice as to how do we navigate this. This is sometimes easier said than done. It seems like it's not an option for you not to do it. So it looks like you have the Knight of Swords. So this is about your intellectual mind. This is about you maybe saying, this is the chance that I have, and these chances don't show up all the time. So this could be the point where you say, well, it's now or never. So I have the initiative and the drive. I know it's going to be okay, and I may have to just make the choice that this is what I'm doing no matter what other people say. That can be a concern we all have, what other people are going to say, if I'm going to hurt people, that kind of thing. You do have the Page of Cups, so you are not without emotion here. And I say, look at how the page is kind of holding that out. He's kind of like, he's not clutching this cup real close to him. So this may be you going out on a limb just a bit, but you have this message too. Like this is like for your emotional well-being. You know, like you almost don't have a choice. Like you are compelled between that Page of Wands and this Page of Cups. I don't want to say you don't have a choice, because we all have a choice, but it feels like you can't bear to do anything else. You've got to do what you want to do right now. This is something, whatever this is something that you have to do. This can be romantic. It could be job related. This feels a little bit personal to me. It feels a lot personal. So you could be ending a relationship and moving toward a new relationship. You could be getting into a relationship. Whatever it is, it's with this Knight of Swords, I feel like this does not come along all the time. And while it might be difficult, this is not something that you want to pass up. Really feels like that. It's not something that you want to pass up. opportunity kind of a lifetime, love of a lifetime perhaps. Let's get a couple cards to clarify this and see what we have going on here. Oh, okay. We have the Magician, and the Magician is all about everything that you would like to be, do, have, whatever you need to accomplish the things that you want. It's all available to you. If you look out on his table in his hand and the infinity sign over his head, everything is right there. So it is a point of you asking for what you want from the universe. But I have a feeling that you already have been doing that. And this is a manifestation of you actually doing that, saying, this is what I really want. These are the things I really want. This is the relationship I really want. Well, now it's here. And you have that Knight of Swords saying, it's now or never. You better make a decision. And if you pass this up, it may not come around again. It may not come around again. That's what I really keep feeling, is that this could be, I almost, it feels like for some people, this is a once in a lifetime thing that's happening to you right now. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sure you've been hurt before and had, you know, we've all had terrible things happen. That's no big surprise or great revelation, but your luck is changing on this front. So where you might have fear with this page, kind of holding the cup away like, when you might feel that fear, you know your luck is changing here with this Wheel of Fortune. It is not always going to be the bad end of the stick for you per se. You can hold that fish away, but at some point you will probably make the decision that you need to make, like I said, because it is a very now or never kind of thing that's happening. So I'll be very interested to hear what you have going on. I'm really curious to know what you do with this. And obviously, you know, you don't have to type specifics on here. You can always talk to me privately too. I just like to know what's going on with everybody. And let's just get one more card just to kind of like, this is how I really like to do my readings, to just kind of let them flow and just see what happens. And yeah, you're super worried about what everybody's going to think and how this is going to all play out. And you know what? It may be a little rough at first, whatever you are doing here, whatever this is worthy of keeping you up at night. This may not be easy. There may be some people that are very hurt in this process, but in the end, you're doing what you need to do for yourself. Your intention is not to hurt, but it may hurt other people, which is probably why you're having like all this guilt and worry and terror and all that stuff. And you also have here the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is about reestablishing balance. You see the big choppy wave here and the lower waves here. So this may like upset the apple cart. This is going to wobble you a little bit. But you know what? You've got to do what's right for you. You've got to do what you feel. You know, you really... These chances only come once in a lifetime. That's what this feels like. And watch your moon and rising signs, because this, you know, obviously is a general reading. So moon and rising this may only apply to some people, you know, but your moon and rising will probably be a lot more helpful for you if this does not seem like it's quite applying to you. And we're going to get one card let's get a card to clarify here. Oh my gosh, my ears are ringing really loud. Whew, that was very strange. Really loud. Right one. They always say, what, right for spite, right? So yeah, you may really tick some people off, but you've got to do, okay, these two just came up and I just dropped the one back in here. Where did it go? Well, anyways, the Ace of Cups came flying out. I can't find it now. I dropped it back into the deck, but what came out right behind it was the Ten of Cups. So whatever this is, this decision that you make regarding you and what you want and what you need and moving forward, what is the right thing for you, is going to make you really happy and really fulfilled. So please feel free to share with me personally, privately, right in the comments, whatever, what you have going on. But I'm really interested to know, and I hope that if this feels like it's the right thing, you do not pass it up. All right, I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching.